Right, welcome to the studio today, folks. Let me just see if I can get this warmed up over here. Back in Sid's studio, and today, an exciting day, as you can probably just see. Making one of my bigger pieces. Now on these little live streams, I'm usually concentrating on some of the smaller works, but I'm working on a bigger piece, which is this fabulous, native to here in the UK, these ducks and little ducklings, just like that, all coming together. I'm in the studio, and it's, what is it, mid-October. It's getting a bit fresher here in the studio. Christmas is coming. We've got the Chewbacca chair loaded with robins over here. You can see all my artworks all ready to rumble over here. And the big key thing about all of my work is it's on beautiful pieces of wood. So I'm just going to hold that wren up. So it's a mixture of kind of pyrography, spray paints, painting, woodworking, carpentry, all together over there. And I really enjoy the process. And this little live stream is about showing you just a bit of the process. I'm going to try and just use this gimbal just for a sec to show you. And I'm just going to reverse the camera right now. The way that I would work on these ducks here. So what I'm just doing is the light is coming this way. And I'm going to be, let me just get this gimbal sorted like that. I'm just going to be adding some of these highlights to various aspects and just crisping off. This is a paint pen that I use, and it's really useful in the fact that that's gone a bit thick actually. Just there. And I use my finger as well just to drag down and move that paint away, just like that. And I'm just gradually adding some of these highlights onto this piece. And it's quite a systematic, I mean, these are the ducklings that go with the actual ducks. I'm just going to scratch up there like that. What I call scratch it, I kind of roughly take the paint round there because I'm giving the illusion of that young kind of fur that you see on the ducklings. So it's that sort of super furry paint all coming together. Thank you very much, duck, me duck. Yes, so it's spray painted art onto pieces of wood. That's my sort of key thing. Thank you very much for those lovely, nice comments over there. You can see all my different work over here. Quack, quack, that's the one, big pieces. And we've got the Chewbacca chair, which is covered in robins. So this is one of my key sellers coming up to Christmas, just there. We've got my dog over here, just having a nice little snooze in the basket. And then this is me. How are we doing, everyone? No nasty comments, please, you naughty little man. But yeah, so all done with spray paints onto beautiful pieces of wood. And this is a kind of mixture over here of pyrography with the pyrography tool here. And this is the paint pen. It is excellent art. Thank you very much. Ant-Man one again. It was Ant-Man. I don't think I had Ant-Man over there. I'm going to just sweep round just sort of gradually over there like that. And you can see all the different pieces on the pieces. I'm Stencil Shed. That's just reversed because when I do my live streaming generally, I'm looking at the screen. But Stencil Shed is my brand. So do give me a subscribe, hit subscribe. I actually show you how exactly, with tutorials, how you can make these artworks yourself. So I'm not too precious about it. So my channel is all about having a bit of fun, art pranks, mucking about, and making art a little bit more accessible. You know, some artists are a bit sort of pretentious. I'm not one of those guys, actually. And I've been doing this professionally for, oh crikey, good number of years now. I'm getting on for 15 years, all on different pieces of wood, just like that. It's like the YouTube Bob Ross. Hello! If only, I'm just going to YouTube Bob Ross. I'm the opposite to Bob Ross because there's nothing on there, is there? The bald Ross. So do hit me a subscribe. You say non-pretentious. Look, I know my limits, and hair is one of those limits, just like that. So there we go. That's on there nicely. This is elm wood, which I get from Scotland, and every cut of wood's different. This is more of a cedar wood. This is one that I've been making earlier. Thank you very much. Everyone on YouTube is very kind, actually. Yeah, I get so many nice comments on here when I'm just painting away in the studio. I'm kind of multitasking as well. I've got the camera on a bit of a gimbal. So do give me a shout. You can actually, if it's dead easy, if you just double tap the screen, I've learned what that does is that just raises this little number here. So if you get me towards 10 likes, that'll be absolutely amazing, because it just lets people know that something good's going on here on this live stream. My record number of viewers was around 150, which is fantastic. So do stick with me just for a moment. I'm going to do you a little studio tour. I'm just adding here some of basically most of my pieces, the light comes this way. So I'm just, with that in mind, I can add just some of these white highlights in the areas where it's just sort of catching that light. It's just coming on there like that. There we go. Whoa. Double tap the screen. That is the one. Double tap the screen. We've had fantastic. Thank you so much, guys and ladies and other sorts of human beings out there for getting me over the 10 likes. Keep double tapping that screen. Fire it all up. My name is Sid. This is my studio. We've got loads of fun things. I use wood as my canvas. Here's a big orangutan that I painted on YouTube as well. More robins over there. A giant kingfisher just over here. I've got to get that hung. Then eclectic mix. We've got Jaws up the top. Not Jaws the shark, which is the 50th anniversary. So we've got Jaws. Got a friend just arriving. Look, giving me the thumbs up. We've got Jaws from 007 over there. We've got a giant parrot. I'm just on a live stream, Jimmy. Look, there we go. It's all kicking off. And then we've got all the artworks over here, all nicely done on the wood. The dog is asleep. I've got an actual audience as well as the 27 people that are watching me online. I've got. Oh, has it? What? Yes, thank you. We didn't deliver it, did we? Did she? Oh, mate, that is brilliant. I thought you were here to collect it.
No, well, I can see offer you if you want me to come back, let me know.
Oh, mate, yeah, all over it.
So
yeah.
Give me some dates and I'll get the holiday booked off of work.
Yeah,
and,
I was going to say all work's going all right, is it?
Yeah, really well, mate. Yeah,
oh, wicked.
Well, yeah, doing very well with that.
We saw where we went to. Which festival was it? Look, you can see them all just making comments as it comes through like that.
My glasses on, I can't see.
Yeah, it's all coming through. Look, nice job. I love the ducks. Yeah, we love the ducks. Yeah, yeah, we'll get them flying off the shelves. But yeah, definitely. So it'll be that first weekend.
Yeah.
And dates in between, really.
Yeah, I've got loads of holiday left.
Have you?
I've not taken anything yet. So.
You've not taken anything?
No, mate, I've had a year at work.
A year at work.
I like it.
Yeah. Whereas Eats Western, I think it was. We thought you might be there.
Yeah,
one of your co-workers was.
Yeah, I think I was up in Leicestershire.
Yeah.
So a festival up in Melton Mowbray for a few days.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Western one, I don't think she did very well. She
no.
was quite quiet.
Yeah, well, we did all right. We had a really good weekend, actually. It was a shame the following weekend got cancelled in Cleveland.
Yes, because I think Maya was supposed to be there as well, or one of them was supposed to be there.
Yeah.
That was that windy weekend.
Yeah. The storm came through.
Yeah, we were up in Leicestershire, but they let everybody inside, so it was quite nice.
We did some event in the Forest of Dean, which is really sort of...
the food festival one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were at that. Maya was at that one as well. I was supposed to be going to that, but they sent me to Leicestershire.
Oh, yeah.
So, but that looked quite nice.
Yeah. It was all right. It was okay. Different sort of lot in the Forest of Dean. I've got to be careful because look, this is being recorded. It's going to be saved on YouTube for all of life. So,
yes, like a duck.
Yeah.
That's what they look like.
Yeah.
The feet.
Yeah. They're getting there. Yeah.
But no, it was good. Yeah, we were at where were we yesterday? We robbed out the Garlic Farm. We were in Wells yesterday.
The food festival.
Yeah, that was really good.
Do you say hi to Rob?
Yeah. I did. I went and had a chat with him for 5 minutes and everything. And said hello.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Rob's going to be a good source of information for shows for next year for us. Cause
yes, these little crafty things that he does and the little one-dayers. There's so much money in the one-dayers compared to the big 3-dayers. It's just sensible. Yeah. So.
We've got no Glasgow next year as well.
No.
So, what we do, we've got a bit of a visitor to the stencil shed here. He's petting the dog just down there. While I'm just adding the highlights to the ducks. So it's all going on. I just do these little sneaky lives, Jimmy, and helps with the algorithm on YouTube and all my other videos start picking up then as well, which is good.
I don't do a lot on YouTube.
No, well, I've sort of got into it. I have to say.
I follow one guy that does a load of cars.
Yeah.
He buys crash damaged cars and fixes that, and he's superb at what he does. His content's really nice as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can just sit and.
One I watch.
Yeah.
He's trying to buy a Bugatti.
A what? Bugatti.
Yeah. A crashed one.
A crashed one. Right. But yeah, we'll definitely have you in, Jimmy. Yeah. Yeah. It's a shame. Literally, I've just turned this on 5 minutes ago, and once you turn it on, you got to leave it for about 20 minutes.
Just running.
Yeah, basically. Otherwise, the algorithm doesn't like you because you're sort of wasting YouTube's time. But
yeah.
Yeah, he's up. He's up. The Rodigy's up. Just adding some more white to these little ducklings down here. They're looking good. But yeah, going down Surrey this weekend. There's an event in a brewery, so it's like kind of sort of bonfire one.
Yeah, that's good. Is that with sisters? With your sister?
She's coming to help me set up and that, so she'll probably stick her because it's in a brewery. She likes a drink, so yeah. I'm just adding a bit more white on the top. We've had a good tidy up in here, so.
Hey, I've got to say, mate, it looks spot on. It looks like
the big thing is we can see all the artwork over here, Jimmy. Look. But look, we can wheel it round. We've got the wheels at the bottom, so it's more of a movable feast now. Yeah.
Portable shop, is it?
Holy duck, that's good. Troy the King over there. Look, yeah, legend, mate. That is a good little joke you've just snuck in. So yeah, whereabouts in the world are you, by the way, YouTube people? Just let me know. Any Americans coming in? India's a good place. Australia. Just going on the top there, like that. But yeah. Obviously, Mandy helped out a lot with the sort out.
Yeah, and I got to say that too. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
His face is superb.
Yeah, he's nice, isn't he? I've got I'm just sourcing a load more bulky wood for that as well. Just from my contacts. So we're going to have that one fully loaded up as maybe one of the main ones for Christmas. Yeah. 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 They're all good. Yeah. Back in the game, isn't it? Mandy said when you bought it.
Yeah.
Well, just before she said, I wonder if Jimmy's going to get back on this as well. And then when you came to as one of the sales.
Yeah, I've not seen much out lately.
Yeah.
I dip in and out every now and again, mate.
Yeah.
That's my collection, as it were.
Yeah.
Any look on the chair?
No, to be honest, I didn't think that would sell. But you never know if you put it out there. Someone might be crazy enough to go for it.
They'll buy it.
Yeah, the old to be honest, I've got quite fond of the Chewbacca chair now. Look, swathed in robins. Yeah.
In the summer, in the winter, in front of the log fire, but
yeah,
still there.
Yeah, he's still there.
To warm the leather up first thing in the morning.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
Right, mate, I'm going to travel back.
Yeah, sorry.
Just let me know dates as soon as possible. I need
to be honest,
3 or 4 weeks to get.
Oh, a nice new car as well, isn't it?
Mother's.
Ah. So yes, stolen from mother. There we are. Yeah. Yeah, the beast. Yeah. Yeah, mate. Any other time, but like I said, if I'm starting this, yeah. Yeah, we'll do. Yeah. I'll give you a shout later.
I've got to do it about 3 or 4 weeks in advance for work. So.
Yeah, I'll let you. You know what? We'll get on that and send you some dates straight away.
Awesome.
Yeah. So you'll do like a bit of a weekend as well, wouldn't you? So.
Yeah, I generally get
the odd day
off.
Yeah.
Depending on schedules, but if you want the weekends, let me know. I'll just if I book it in earlier, then you can't say no.
Maybe the odd Saturday, and of course, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Obviously, weekends are my busy days.
Busy days, isn't it? Okay.
They told me to take holiday, so.
Yeah. All right.
It's like, I don't want holiday.
Yeah. Give me the money. Yeah. Pay me.
Yeah. Well, so just pay me the days. Like,
yeah.
I can't do that. So, well, if I'm off, I'm still paying me, aren't you? Yes.
Don't diss them too much because this will be on the internet for all time, Jimmy, because it gets all recorded and put up there. So you can play this back at your leisure, you know. Right, I better crack on.
All right, mate,
yeah, cheers, buddy. Right, everyone on YouTube, look, we've got these amazing ducks. My name is Sid. This is my spray painted studio here. You can see all the paints on the shelves all coming down. We had a little impromptu visit. Just there, we've got the amazing spray paint ball bag. This is where I test the caps, just like that. If I've got one that works like this even, And over the time, look, I've created my own paint stalagnite over there. And there we go. Right, okay, what we got going over here? Where the wind comes sweeping down the oh my Lord. That looks a bit intense for me, a bit too intelligent. So let's just stick to the spray paints and my beautiful ducks over here. So what I'm doing is I'm adding the white on this side, so the light is coming this way. So I'm adding the contrast of the whites onto each of these ducks. And I try to do it in a systematic way. Where did I get to? So and this is like the little ducklings. So with this, I'm just going to be adding the sort of scraggy effect to his chest. I'm just getting the flow of the pen down nicely on that. And I'm just highlighting the little beak just there. It's all coming together nicely. And we've got a bit more on the scraggy chest over here. That's all going on there nicely as well. Do double tap the screen. If you double tap the screen, what you're going to see here is this number is going to go up. If you can get that up to about 30, that would be amazing. Let's just let everyone know there's something going on this live stream. We've got, yeah, Jimmy. Sorry, you were listening to all that. That was a kind of, you might watch this back, but it was like, I thought he might just stay just for a few moments, but he kind of stuck around. But Jimmy's a good friend of the stencil shed. He was doing a little bit of description of this piece that he bought from me over here, the Chewbacca on this. So I do love a good pun. So we've got Chewbacca like munching on the bark of this piece of wood. And he works for me at Christmas, or helps me out a little bit. I say works for me. He very much just gets on with it. Yeah, so to have him drop in. You see, this is an authentic live stream look. As it happens, visitors randomly, we all know Jimmy, he's a friend of ours now, isn't he? Nice chap, a bit of a workaholic, but there we go. Aren't we all? We have to survive these days, don't we? So again, I'm just crisping off and just trying to show and break the line slightly with this white. And by breaking the line, it just gives it almost furry feeling. Just there, look, I'm going to get my finger and just rub it across. And obviously if you rub white into what's there, it turns into a more of a kind of subtle grey. And then we've got these little flecks going on. The dog's enjoying this. Look, she's having a little bit of a, she's quite elderly dog, but she's just, just doing what dogs do. Right, okay. So let me just do that on there, onto his back like that. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Yeah, nice ducks. So they're all done by hand. I do them with stencils. We've got their bundle of stencils over there. When I do my live streams, yeah, you will be seeing Jimmy actually. I do the live streams from the Christmas market. Jimmy will be in tow. And let's just add it. Let's start on this one afresh. So the light's coming this way. We're going to crisp up the little chest area, get the flow of the pen work in, and then here just adding down there onto this element like that. What do you sell those around about? The ducks probably about 140 quid, something like that. I've got to spend a good amount of time on these as well with the pyrography tool. So this is like the initial sort of just adding the highlights. There's some more to do on that. Like for example, this little bird here, this wren, see if I can get the light just like that. All of these markings on this, and in fact, all of the feet are with the pyrography tool. So I've got to add all those elements into these, yeah. But generally sort of size dictates price. And if I've done something larger, it's taking me longer. So that's the sort of rule of thumb. I do have a shop here as well on YouTube. So anyone just hit me a subscribe on this little live feed, and you can have a little scroll around my little YouTube shop. I don't go through galleries. I represent myself. I do all the selling side of things. I do live streams where I'm actually selling the artworks as well. And as a result, my work tends to be reasonably priced compared to a lot of my sort of street artists, spray paint artist kind of peers as such. Let's have a little look down here. I'm just adding here a little bit more of the fluffy sort of area onto his back. This is very much a sort of April time scene here in the UK. The ducks and the ducklings, just like that. Obviously, I'm multitasking a little bit here. What I find when I do these live streams is, first of all, I'm very focused. I don't get distracted too much by doom scrolling on my own phone, I certainly focus the eye, but it also kind of loosens me up slightly. So if I'm doing this and just doing one thing, I might spend the brush strokes will be a little bit slower, but on here I just sort of go for it because I know you guys want to see a little bit of action. And then when I look back at the what I've actually done during these live streams, I'm like, actually that's quite nice because it's a bit looser. Any artists out there, you know, I mean, the looser in the stroke of the paint pen or the pyrography tool. I do little mini lives as well. I do part of the spray painting. I did a really cool live when I spray painted a BMX, which was quite popular. So hit me a subscribe and just go back. You can watch back the odd one of these lives where I give away techniques on painting, spray painting, that sort of thing. One of the big things that I haven't done to these ducks is added the whites onto the little dot into the eyes. I'm waiting for this, which is an enamel paint. Let's see if I move it. It's actually the light reflecting off it. I've not actually added the white on there. And I always think when you add that white dot to the eyes, they just suddenly come to life. Some nice comments going through. Okay, around, well, that's it about that. So, but these ones over here, like these ones are about probably 20, maybe 25, 30 US. Like the R2 spray can, maybe about 55 US. When we look at the tree frogs, really cool. In fact, I sold one of these to a guy in the US after doing a little live. This is Grogu fused with Gizmo just there. So he's pretty cool. Let's have a few double taps on the screen to get Grogu Gizmo. Let's get the lives down towards 30 on the thumbs up just there. But yeah, Randy, thank you very much for those lovely words. The ducks are very much sort of in progress. And, you know, with all my work, the ducks here is part of the design and the main part. But look, the wood as well. This, if you look, it's almost like the shore of a pond. So to have that grain, it really sort of works it up. And my art is very much about sustainability, nature, using the wood as the canvas, all as part of the story. And that's my sort of thing. And kind of what differentiates me slightly is using the wood as the canvas just here. And I'm just adding a little element here of the wings just going in there. It's all coming together nicely. So I'm hoping you're enjoying what you're seeing, hoping you're going to hit that subscribe button so you might see one or two of my lives in the future. And you'll get to see some of my fun videos. I've got a few videos where I muck about with de-icer and defrost windshields as you call it over in the US. They get one or two of those have got millions of views. So I'm just waiting for the first frost here in the UK. So I've got a few ideas as how I can sort of develop that project. So if you go and look through my shorts and scan back, you'll see my popular sort of videos on there. But hit that subscribe first. That'd be amazing if you guys could do that right now. Thank you very much, Kitten Kesson. I'll try and say that, yeah. Where in the world are you, my friend? Nice to give me a shout out like that and let me know what's going on. One of the negatives that I do see with these YouTube lives, I do lives in sort of other social networks, I can't see like the subscriber count going up. I know there's a thing called supers, but I can't quite understand how I do that, to be honest. So I'll kind of pin message channel. Yeah, so I'm still kind of learning my trade a little bit on that sort of front. This one here, I'm just going to run this down like that. And that's going to, I need actually to spray. Let me go and do this with the stencil. I need to spray a bit of orange on there. Give me a little pile. Here's the stencil to do that. I've forgotten to do that actually. Hopefully the eye is dried and you just see a little bit of spray painting going on. So what I do with this, you see here, this is all looks really weird. There's no sort of shape to it. The light's coming this way, as I said. I'd place this stencil down like that, and then I'm going to get this light orange, which is just down the other end over here. Grab that. I'm from Sweden. Ah, brilliant. I'd love to go that part of the world one day. This looks absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it's so rural as well, isn't it? Right, okay, then I'm going to place this on here. And then I'd spray about here and get some of the overspray. Just there, and no more than that, just a couple of little jets. So it just gives you an idea there of the light just almost bouncing off the other duct. So you see how that just comes together nicely. But the other ones, I've already done that. So that's what I do with the stencil. Sometimes you forget to do a layer, but that's all part of the charm of what I do as such. So yeah, that is looking good. I'm just going to go and do a little tour over here. Let me go and show you who I am. Someone said, is it Bob Ross earlier? But I'm negative Bob Ross in that I have not a lot of hair. I shave it all off for what I do have left. So this is me, this is Sid, this is my studio. Welcome, if I can get you to track me on the little camera look over here. My artwork gives you an idea of the space that I've got here. So while I'm just wandering around, grabbing something that I'm going to show you in a second, just to hit that subscribe sort of button. Let's finish with a little bang. This is one that I was doing on a live stream not too long ago. We've got this beautiful giraffe encased in this sort of log. And then this is a real favourite of mine. We've got the Chewbacca design just encased in his log as well. How cool is that? So there we go. Right, I'm going to have to chalk off now. I've just had a text from the missus to say I need to go and buy some fruit on the way home. And I'm taking my daughter to drama class. So thank you very much for joining on this little mini live stream. Hit subscribe now and you get to see some of my content in the future. Thanks for the nice comments. Getting nice to meet you from Sweden. Randy, and who was in a big country? The Tower Time as well. So you guys all, girls, all take it easy, and I shall see you on the next mini live. Lovely to have you in the studio, and catch you all soon.